That's not something you expected. Huh? Huh? I'm back. Very early, very quick. I said I was gonna be back in an hour. So we might as well. It's been a while coming. Getting into the second, a little over a half of the season. Going into the summer break pretty soon. We're almost caught up with real life. With real life, just in general. Wild stuff. That's wild. I have been pinged at some point apparently, but I'm not particularly certain about anything. Couldn't be really bothered about that. But we're here. Jace! What's up? You only have a few minutes? Yeah. Well, that is unfortunate. I want to close my window because it's a little cold in here. Close my door and my window. A minute. There we go. Oh, you just came to say hi? Well, let's take a look. You've been getting the hang of 1+0? That's great. So, where were we? Where did we leave off? Where did we go from here? British Grand Prix is coming up. The car is going downwards, to say the least. Has been going down considerably. But there are a lot of developments on the way. And there's a side pod. There's a side pod coming up. Let's take a look at the McLarens. The McLaren is the worst car on the grid at the moment. But they have their extra weight is much better than ours. Surprising. Let's see what the Ferrari's the Ferrari is the best car. Okay, Red Bull. It seems the Red Bull is. This is not something I expected to see. The Red Bull is currently not the best car on the grid. Mercedes is also nowhere close. Alpine has made its move upwards. Williams is pretty decent. Haas seems to have made progress. That's just us. Alfa Romeo is worse than us. Aston Martin is still the second best car on the grid. Crucially, Red Bull is down bad. Let's take a look at our drivers. What are they improving on? Let's put him on balance. We want to go into facility bonuses. Our next major upgrade needs to be into the race simulator to make for a better and potentially the CFD. Where's the CFD at? It's 10 million. suspension 7.5. Yeah, so let's get into the race. Take a look at our car parts. Side pods coming in pretty soon. Alright, let's okay. Time for us to practice the release. So they can maximize everything. And let's get into the front wing research has been completed. Car analysis, nothing. Change that to our front wing. Compared to Red Bull, we are the best front wings. Oof, okay. I think it's time to let's develop something. Let's design a front wing. Let's design a front wing. No, we're not gonna design a front wing. Think it's time to design a suspension part. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Race performance, I think, is the best thing to do. And we just upgrade. I think we just go for some upgrades. 1.3. No. I think it's time to just let go of the fact that we're not going to have many upgrades now. And just go for some suspension research. And we're gonna go for race performance. 1.3 million on that. I think that's the best option here. Do 3 upgrades. And the rest is gonna be what has been manufactured? Nothing has been manufactured. Race prep. Race prep time. Reach Q2. In qualifying position, let's do both. And the rest will just lead. Okay, I'm gonna change my music to something more fun.
Welcome and come on in to the...
Alright. The British Grand Prix. Now, let's take a look at what Arthur Leclerc can do in the car compared to Liam Lawson. The point is that we will be working off of a pretty straightforward setup. Simulate practice 1, if you're not new here, if you're new here, you will know that we simulate practice sessions. Arthur Leclerc beats Liam Lawson. Not words I expected to come out of my mouth today. I think that's gonna be a good setup. Ooh, our overseer is optimal. Okay, that one. Okay, let's go into that one. We need to make sure that we don't overdo it with our engine parts. Specifically for Liam Lawson, because he does use a lot more of his engine parts compared to Yuki. Okay. Our ERS. Okay, we're just gonna keep using that one. Simulate FP2. Ooh, it was a wet session. And Liam Lawson was a 10th quicker on intermediates. Yeah, that's a good setup. Alright. And the final session to simulate FP3, Yuki Tsunoda comes out on top, as is expected with us. And let's get into the next
Hello and
level
welcome to the
of
much anticipated qualifying.
the race. Time to get into using all the parts that deliver to us. Okay. It seems we're gonna be going on to a new gearbox for Yuki for this race. There is a 90 in here because these are all optimals, and that he's got 3 optimals that can happen. Okay, I think that's gonna be closer Yeah, I think I'll have to go with that. Okay, that is Yuki. Is that even... I think that might be an optimal. Not gonna lie to you. Seems like that's an optimal. Okay. Let's get started. Let's go into managed qualifying for the British Grand Prix.
Track is green, track is green.
There's no rain whatsoever. We're gonna send people out. We're gonna send Lawson out first. Tsunoda goes out as well with a decent gap.
Stay close to the reference.
Okay,
Pierre,
2
join the
seconds
box.
behind Sainz.
Okay.
Follow the
Tsunoda.
This is in lap.
Lawson
This
was
is in lap.
absolutely held up.
Copy.
I'm gonna send them both out. I'm gonna send out... I'm gonna have to send out both of these guys. Okay, I've got a lot of time in front and behind with Yuki. Lawson is unfortunately out.
Check the flag.
Can Yuki make it through? Yuki improves on his time as well. Makes it to P13. Not where you would have hoped to have both drivers. But Q2 with Yuki on a 97% setup. Bruh. I mean, that's as close as I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave that. Time to go to Q2. No point in crying over broken eggs.
Green light now.
We've got Alonso behind us, Leclerc ahead of us.
Follow the reference.
Leclerc got held up, but we also got held up slightly. I mean, we might as well use that final set to see if we can get into Q3. I mean, we need about 2/10. Okay. Can we get...
We've got a yellow flag here.
Checker flag.
And we got shafted. Alonso has pole position in the British Grand Prix. And Lance Stroll and Kevin Magnussen both take penalties. And we didn't make it past
The time has come to
Q3. Get into Q3. That was difficult. I mean, we expected that kind of. I mean, a medium hard seems like the best strategy. I mean, a soft, medium soft is also a strategy. A soft medium is a strategy. Think we'll do that. No, I think we'll go the soft, medium, soft with Lawson, and we'll go the medium soft, medium hard with Yuki. I think that's the right approach here.
the British Grand Prix is nearly a
Let's get started with the British
Hold on
Grand Prix.
tight. It's the British Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
No pushing. Stroll spins out on turn 5. Somehow.
Two cars out. And watch out for the debris on the
There's a
motor.
crash that's happened. And I think Piastri even had a
Not going the
collision
way the
with
team-
one of the Williams cars as well. Can we make this work? I think we're just gonna pit and follow our strategy as long as there's no safety car or whatever. We're gonna see how we do following this particular strategy as much as we can. Stroll isn't a much faster car, so we can't really try and... So it's our job to just stay within touching distance of our teammate. Okay, 2.6, it's not fast enough. We need to get to 2.3s. Stroll with the fastest lap. Pit stop issue for Verstappen. Let's take a look at who have stopped and who haven't stopped. Tsunoda hasn't stopped, which means he's starting to lose out. Okay, I'm gonna go onto the hards with Tsunoda. Meanwhile, Lawson has had an undercut on spin for Piastri. And there seems to be Alonso is running away with it. Okay, time to go with aggressive mode for the last few laps. And we're gonna go on to the maximum softs.
Box, 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 box.
This will help out considerably. Okay. Ten laps left to go.
Okay, tires are hot.
Copy that.
Three seconds ahead. Lawson is catching Tsunoda. Four seconds. Getting into the 3-second mark with 3 laps left to go. Lawson is driving very well. Let's not get it twisted. He's absolutely driving very, very well.
Alonso has done it. Fernando Alonso is today's Grand Prix winner.
We are good to push.
Okay, mate, copy.
Okay, Yuki. That's it.
P16, P17. I mean, this is closest to a 2x2x2x2 that we're ever gonna get, honestly. So you've got 2 Ferraris side by side, 2 Aston Martin, Mr. McLaren side by side, Haas, Williams,
Okay, we take the flag.
Alpha Tauri, and the Alfa Romeos, all side by side, 2x2x2. And most amazingly, Lawson has
That's Oscar Piastri.
moved up a lot of positions. Well, he moved 1 position apparently. Just the 1. Yuki went down 2 positions. I mean, the goal was today to try and beat everyone, but we couldn't. That was unfortunate, but 2.1 went well. And after the next race, which